Hey, welcome. Greetings from Colorado. I'm actually at Manitu Lake right now. It's right behind me. I can even maybe show you. Yeah. And I just did a little hike and thought I might do a meditation here in the woods. I hope you're not hearing the highway. Because a lot of people are kind of contacting me and people are feeling a lot of anxiety. There's definitely a next wave of anxiety happening right now. And a lot of us can't even name when we feel anxiety. It can be a feeling of overwhelm. It can be a feeling of, I can't do this by myself. It can be a feeling, I need to get a high to forget what's happening. Or, save me, like codependency, like somebody has to save me right now, save me. So that all can be anxiety. And anxiety has a lot to do, it has to do with many things, but one of the things is definitely about unknown, which we're really faced with so much unknown right now in this world. And we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. There are many theories, I keep hearing so much of it. And when I plug into it, I start feeling the fear and anxiety as well. And it's really up to us to take care of ourselves, to find our inner center and space and peace. And, then whatever happens, we can meet it. But if our energy is all over the place, it's really hard to be present and act. We just react to whatever is happening in our space. And when I feel a bit overwhelmed or anxious, I love to go to nature, and nature is such a big healer. You can go for a walk, you can go for a run, you can go for a hike. It's very different to move and exercise outdoors than it is indoors. So don't underestimate the healing power of what we have here. And I'm going to guide you today through a meditation to release some of that anxiety you're feeling and becoming more grounded and present. So, as I said, anxiety can as well be from not being grounded, which often when we're scared of overwhelm, we get really ungrounded, we leave our body. So we're going to go through grounding. It can be the feeling of feeling too much energy in our space, other people's energy and demands. So we're going to go through releasing. And part of the anxiety is as well that a lot of our focus is not present. And it might be really in the future. What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen next day? What's going to happen in a year? Or, it's with somebody. What is this person doing? Or, why they're not calling me back or whatever. So we're going to be calling our energy and bringing it back to our bodies so we can be more present. So, if you're at home or if you want to take this meditation somewhere to the garden or listen to it in nature, feel free. And for now, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And as always, take a few deep breaths. So just breathe in through your nose. Fill your lungs, fill your body with all that beautiful air. And then you breathe out and start releasing. Start releasing any tension from your body. And take another deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. You can even make a sound. Our bodies love making sound. They release through sounds. And one more time, breathe in. And as you breathe out, become aware of your pelvis and of your tailbone, of your butt sitting on the chair or I'm sitting on the ground. And get really comfortable. You can even wiggle that butt until you really feel it. We're going to meditate in the body. That's where we want to feel safe. It's in our physical body. Yeah, there you go. And let's create a picture of a grounding cord. So it's going to be any picture that's going to connect your first chakra, which is your center of security and safety. And it's pretty much located where is your tailbone, with the center of the earth, which is the first chakra of the earth. And this is the planet we're living on. And, you can create a beam of colorful light or a tree trunk, or being in nature. I really like a root. Just kind of visualize it, imagine it in front of you with your inner eye. That's where we create a picture of a root. Yeah, or any other grounding that you fancy, and then connect it to your first chakra. So it's where your tailbone is. Don't worry about knowing it exactly. You're intending to do it, so it's gonna connect there. And then allow it to start growing down like a root on the tree, just growing down through the earth, down to the center. And you can stay present in your body. You're just kind of seeing it with your mind's eye, going down, make it really wide, and start releasing. When you really are connected, just start releasing. And there's already so much relief just in that connection. We're not just here, we're connected up, we're connecting down. So allow yourself to feel that connection and start releasing any of that anxiety, that really kind of feeling that you can feel in your body. It's like, oh, and we can sometimes feel it in our belly, sometimes our throat, our heart. Breathe in and start releasing. And we have this auric field around us. It's in about an arm's length distance around us. And when we have some intense energy there, we're going to feel it in the body. So I'm going to invite you to just become aware of that energy field around you. And then you can create like a boundary and ground it too, connect it with that grounding cord, and start releasing from that space around you. Just like letting it go. It can be behind you, in front of you. Sometimes anxiety might be that feeling of, whoa, something is too close, It can mean that somebody is kind of in your bubble. Their energy is just kind of coming in. They maybe want something, or they don't know about boundaries. So start releasing any people. Anybody in your life that you feel like, whoa, this is too close. That person just stepped over my boundary. And breathe and just see them kind of coming out of your space and going down that grounding cord, sliding down to the center of the earth. And what happens there, it's their energy there is going to recycle and go back to them. So they're going to have more of their energy. And you will have space for yourself. So breathe, letting it go. And sometimes we fight those feelings, we fight those energies. And when we fight them, they actually stay. So if you kind of notice you're starting to fight some of that in your body, in your aura, just breathe in and just relax into it. Just relax. Get out of the fight. You can be more of an observer in the center of your head, in your mind's eye. Just start letting it go. There you go. And breathe. And our thoughts, of course, create so much anxiety. What ifs, and what might happen, and what is the other person thinking. So start relaxing into that as well. If your mind is just like running like a fast river, just step out of it a bit more in the center of your head, where you can just observe the river. Maybe it's like a huge waterfall, it's a storm. Find a bit of amusement around it, like, whoa, what's my mind doing? And as you step out of it, you can start releasing from it as well. Just let it like come out. All those patterns. Any pictures that kind of suck you in, let it go. Because we can change our lives, but we have to be present. If we're not present, present, that's where the presents are. If we're not present, we can't change. And we can't even, we can create these intentions and try to change our life, but then we're not present enough, to have it when it comes to us. So be present in your body. And feel it. Maybe you can even sink deeper now when some of that anxiety is leaving. Letting go, relaxing into your body, and breathe. Yeah, because when we're relaxing, sometimes it's like, oh, I want to go to sleep. And if you want to go to sleep, great. But if you just want to release anxiety and keep going with your day, take a few deep breaths. Just breathe deeply. Give your body some oxygen. Yeah. There you go. Become aware of that space around you. That's your space where you can set this peaceful energy. Just you. Yeah. And if you're outdoors, in nature, you can really open up a little bit. Like, open up your awareness to what's around you. The trees, the grass. Or maybe you're in the garden. Yeah. Notice how calm it is. And it doesn't have any demands from us. It just is. Maybe we can really learn from it. There you go. Say hello to that peace you can create. Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna invite you to create a big golden sun above your head, a picture of a golden sun. And put a magnet in that golden sun and start calling your energy from the outward, from the future. Which future is anything that's not now. It can be in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, thinking about your dinner, thinking about next year. Just start calling it back and start calling it from people that you projected it to. Maybe you wanted something from them, maybe you were helping them. It can be people we love and it can be people we hate. It can be people we want, please understand me, understand my point of view. Just call it back. Because you need it in your body, right? There's the formula of healing and creating is in our body. Our spirit needs to be here. It doesn't need to be there. It needs to be inside of us. And then you have more light and people can see you and actually understand you way more. And just watch all that energy coming back to you. Like maybe the golden sun is just getting bigger and bigger. Oh, I hear some thunder. It might be a storm coming here. Yeah. Notice that energy. Beautiful energy, gold. It's yours. Let it shine brightly above your head. And then start bringing it in. Bringing it in your body. Feel in your head. Feel in your throat. And shoulders. Your chest. Your tummy and back. Your arms and hands. Yeah, feel in your pelvis and your legs and down to your feet. And start noticing how your energy feels in your body and how much calmer you are than you were 10 minutes ago. And sometimes there are chunks and chunks of anxiety, so you can, keep just sitting and releasing. Or it might be a good idea to do meditation like this every day. Yeah, until it starts releasing more, and then you notice one day you're going to be walking in your life and stressful situation happens and you're calm about it. It's going to be okay. So say hello to yourself. Maybe you can still smile with your eyes open, just within, for yourself. You're the most important person in your life. Nobody's gonna do this for us. The self-love is our job. Yeah. And you can slowly open your eyes. Hi. I hope you feel better. Leave me a comment. And I'm always open to suggestions. What do you want me to do? What kind of meditation would you really like to listen to? And yeah, I'm gonna see you next week. Bye.